That's crazy.
What the fuck? Why is it? It's saying our internet's unstable.
You're. Never mind.
Ow.
Oh. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. I'm in the red right now.
You are also offline
shit.
now.
Did something happen to you guys' internet?
Well, now I'm back in the green. Yeah, so the internet's been kind of weird because of the storm today.
Hold on.
Why does this guy look like he's from that one game? Whatchamacallit?
Well, Chaos can finally get his first in court.
Faye, if you need to, we can hook your stuff up to the Ethernet.
That's fine.
Uh,
If
why is he
it
being beat up?
Motherfucker!
He's being beat up because he's flung paper at me. And so are you. Well, now he's getting beat up
That
because
was
he's
rude.
flipping me off.
First of all.
Is that a paper airplane?
Okay. It's fine. If it keeps happening, then I guess
no stream today.
yeah. I mean,
Which mine looks like it's stabilized, so I think it'll be fine.
yeah. Hold on. Let me fix shared chat again. There we go. Also, hold on. I need to
restart.
We can
That's fucking crazy.
we can restart. The judge
the
just
judge next time.
We can restart. The judge, Faye just needs to declare who wins.
How do I do that?
I should.
This
There should
motherfucker
be a
guilty
way.
as fuck. He's guilty, Your Honor.
There should be a way to swap the buttons to like the guilty or not guilty verdict, but I don't know which button.
Isn't it that blue and red thing that you're
Oh,
supposed to smack?
I got it. I see it. Hold on.
right.
Let me look at this motherfucker. No, I'm judge. Fuck you.
I want to be the judge.
Brother.
We're not hogging positions. We're all rotating. Don't worry.
Yeah, I won't be judge.
I didn't even get to be a judge this time.
We'll just restart. Start with
it's fine.
positions or different ones.
You know what? Your client guilty as fuck.
I told you he's guilty.
He looks guilty.
Punchable face on mid, dude.
That's fucking crazy.
Anyway. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I want to know why the fuck my internet is being so dumb, but that's fine. Also, it's so fucking weird. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Ugh.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Oh,
Hello.
greetings.
I'm surprised Chaos hasn't snagged that first in court since my stream crashed again.
He's probably not paying attention.
He is playing Genshin right now.
Hmm.
How do I change cards?
Oh.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It says default cards. I'm assuming you can change them.
Yeah, the custom thing from before.
Does that drag on to here?
I think so.
Hey, how'd you make custom cards?
It was on this home screen.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be defense.
Well, yeah, since mid's apparently snatching Judge.
I don't want judge. I clicked random.
I'll be the journalist.
We need
Prosecutor,
a defense.
judge, or defense not selected.
Yeah, it's mandatory that we have a judge, prosecutor, and defense.
I don't.
Which makes sense because you need those three to actually play the game.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate, I guess.
Hey, don't
I mean,
worry, Faye. Just
why-
think of it as role-playing it's worth.
I don't know that
or-
reference.
I mean, or if Faye wants, he could do the journalist one then, or the witness or the bailiff, and then if somebody else wants to be the judge, we can just switch.
I don't
We could
know.
also just go. We could also just hit random ball and go with whatever role we get.
True. Punk. Huh. Oh no, it just randomizes you.
Faye.
Let's go.
This motherfucker again.
Hello. Hello.
Alright, what's my client being accused of, Your Honor?
Ah.
Is Faye?
Oh, when you do that, it mutes them.
Yeah.
What was that? I'll hear that. Don't you do it.
What does that do? Oh.
Soggy nut.
nut.
It's accused of being a sad sack?
Hmm.
That's what you're accusing my client on?
Look at him. Look at him.
Alright, so
Furious scribbling.
alright, so being ugly is crime in this universe.
No,
And soggy
looking like a soggy sack is a crime in this universe.
Oh.
And look at him. Look at him, Your Honor. Look at him. Look at how soggy
Uh-huh.
and sad he is.
Yeah, he does look pretty soggy and sad.
Whose turn is it?
Well. What do we do? I'm confused.
It's somebody's turn.
I'm looking at... I have items.
Okay.
Psst. Your Honor. How am I supposed to catch that?
I think you're supposed to hit one of the blue and red buttons.
Blue or red button? This?
Yeah.
Your gavel.
Oh, okay.
Yes, now it's Faye's turn.
Oh, okay. Empty wine. Wait, what? Empty wine bottle.
Okay, now Faye, explain why the empty wine bottle makes the
So-
defendant guilty.
Empty wine bottle, party or drowning sorrow, and again, look at him. I think we know what the option was.
I feel
Sorrow.
I feel like he's sad because he's being taken to court and was in jail.
Yeah, but before that,
Isn't that my role to explain that?
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Your turn.
Let's see. Oh God, Your Honor, please let me go through my cards first. Your Honor, what the fuck? Now, Your Honor, my evidence here is his old suitcase. Now, you see why my client was drinking and now he's so sad is because he went to the casino last Friday. He dropped 500 big ones and he came out negative. And that's why he had the drink. And that's why he's so sad. So therefore, it's not because he's just an
Okay,
alcoholic. It's
so-
because he lost money. And
Yeah.
we all know losing
you're
money is
not.
sad.
You're not. Hey, is it your turn to talk? No. Anyway, to refute
is
my
this?
client, also, him being sad because he lost a lot of money does not refute the fact that he is a sad sack, which is the exact crime that he is being accused of today, Your Honor. Not to
But Your
mention,
Honor.
he also used a broken umbrella, which is questionable protection from the rain, which would make him more sad, which is further proof he is still, yet again, a sad sack.
Curiously writing. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Your Honor, I object.
What do you object to?
For this is simply more of a cause and effect. If you just give me 1 second.
Blood does not know what he's talking
Sustained. What?
Shut the fuck up.
about.
Please no.
Anyway.
Why? I can't even choose my cards anymore.
Please don't insult us. Oh wait, like dead ass.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Oh, I think it's because of this. Hold on. Here you go. Now try. Takes the time to throw a fucking paper ball.
Now, Your Honor, may I present to you with this lost shoe? Now, this lost shoe belonged to a very well. The fuck are you laughing at?
No.
Extra, breaking news!
Vile.
God. Correct twice in my red cap.
I would like to tell the journalists that they should sustain from eating red caps. Anyway. As
Why
you
is
were
that
saying,
red cap so fucking long? That does not look like a mushroom.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
Anyways, explain the lost shoe.
Yeah.
Hush. Hush. Explain the lost shoe.
This young man was returning this lost shoe to a very wealthy man who lost it on his way to work. That is how he got this briefcase full of money. And that is why he gambled it all away and lost it. Thus, he went to drinking. He had it all for a mere 5 seconds. And now, he has no money to go home in the rain, but with the empty umbrella. A broken umbrella, I mean.
I would like to remind the defense that you have to defend your client.
I don't even need to be here at this point. Like we are both being prosecutors at this point.
Easy for your self-defense. You have to defend your client.
I never went to law school. You assigned me to him because he couldn't afford one.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, Your Honor.
You told me you passed the bar. Uh-huh. Oh.
So
what
not
does this have to do with...
shut up. Not only is he a sad sack, but he tried to be a gangster and ended up coughing, which makes him even more pathetic than his gambling addiction and his failure at being successful. It's another
top over there.
It's
Anyone
another
else knows how fucking creepy that is?
I wasn't gonna say a damn thing.
It's simply another line of failure as to why they are a sad sack.
Uh-huh. Okay. There is now the expert.
Oh my god.
What does the expert do?
Where did this guy come from? Who?
Hey,
Your Honor, who is that?
Extra!
Oh my god.
Oh no. Alright. Okay. Alright. I will once again tell the turtleless to calm down. Alright.
I am merely dispensing facts relevant to the case at a timely notice.
Bro, yeah.
To ensure that all parties are well informed.
Anyways, please explain what this dude does, since we don't have another person.
Oh, well, that person's supposed to, like, roleplay as a witness.
Oh. You know, it's...
Your Honor, I don't trust this witness.
Order in the court. It's come to my attention that we are friendless and need more friends.
I can maybe pull the rat into it. I don't know if he actually has the game or not.
Hit me one more goddamn time and see what happens.
I mean, the game's like $5, Faye.
Yeah. I just don't know if he already has it or not, because I know he talked about getting it.
Well, let me check.
Okay, well, I'm going to assume the expert, because this is an expert, says... Hey guys, I'm the expert. Oh, it's really sad to have a briefcase of money and lose it to gambling. It's very sad. And I could get depressed too. That's what I think the expert is saying.
So the expert is basically confirming once again that the defendant is in fact a sad sack. All right.
All right. Anyways, defense. What do you say to that?
I say the witness is dead.
Sounds like a paid actor. All right. You have 3 chances to back up that this is not okay. Attorney Mid Newt. I would like to let you know that your job is for you to defend the client from being called a sad sack.
Why didn't you just go home with the money? Your Honor, let me refer to my notes real quick.
While you do that,
how do you fold the paper airplanes?
you have to press the
Scroll.
I request witness Errol to the stand.
Fail, catch.
I don't know how to. How do I? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, they're back.
Bay, catch.
How do I question them?
Well, technically, it has to be another person.
Don't worry. I'll roleplay this way. This.
Okay.
So yeah. What would you like? What would you like, Attorney Man?
Your Honor, my client would like to plead guilty.
Man, I took time off of work to come here, and you go ahead and plead guilty like that? Fuck you,
Shut
man!
the fuck up! My client would like to plead guilty. He already lost $500. His wife left him. He says jail would be better than in the streets.
You know what? The almighty judge is speaking.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go with not guilty because he's had too much happen to him.
There's no fucking justice in this goddamn world.
Chaos wants to play. Heck yeah!
Right, oh nice! Nice! Let's just reshuffle the lobby.
Hell yeah!
All right, cool.
Honestly, being the judge was kind of fun. Not gonna
lie. Okay, we should. Let me use the restroom real quick while we get Chaos in here.
Okay. Faye, you can send Chaos the code.
Okay.
Even though I did flash the code up on the screen for like a millisecond, but
I got it.
Sanka. Yeah. Also, I would have to reload the game for the Twitch integration to work, so I'm kind of upset about that.
That is upsetting.
Hot.
Just for you, baby.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I've got a reputation.
Yeah, do you?
I've got a name to uphold.
Do you?
So I can't go letting you walk, or else the world will think I'm cold.
Uh-huh.
Get in the water.
Okay.
Get in the water.
Okay.
Or I'll raise the tide so high, all of it the car will die. Get in the water. Get in the water.
Wig.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello.
How?
Where'd it go?
Oh, mid?
Yeah.
He left.
Oh. I don't think he meant to.
Oopsies.
Uggy.
Wig. Trying to figure out what I want right now.
Like to eat?
I already had dinner, so like it's more so just like my body
You
is
want a snack?
my body is craving something.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to order you a pizza so you can have some later?
No, Yoon already has pizza for me.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Good.
it's not a lack of food. It's just trying to figure out what I need.
Like you're looking for some crunchy, something meaty. Hello,
Maybe
Chaos.
You know what I'm
No,
looking for? A milkshake.
I
You know
was
what we can do?
I was just
Milkshakes.
thinking about having some ice cream. So our brains are once again
Linked up.
linked the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did mid go?
Bed.
Did
Oh,
he
put
crash?
Okay.
his stream.
Is it?
Well, his stream's on DRB.
Yeah, no, so it's fine.
Hmm.
Did he say he was going to the restroom or something?
I think he just said he was going to be back. I don't think he said anything specific.
Oh. Well.
Okay. Ice cream.
Alright, can you hear me?
I come.
Yep.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, my love.
Oh, wow.
Are we all gonna BRB to get ice cream? Is that what's gonna happen? Alright, understood.
Select cosmetic.
What did I say about leaving fucking...
I want milkshake ice cream, but I also want ice cream. But you have both. I also needed to bring that little cup out.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. So you and Faye are making milkshakes. I don't know where Chaos went.
Oh. Ayo, are you able to select default cards?
I mean, I should be able to. Why? Oh, I think it's. Oh, I think that's what the host does.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they decide which card pack we use.
How do I switch cards?
I'm
I
pretty
think that's
sure
summed up
Yoon
how
has to
sassy.
change it. As there's
Damn.
default trials. So I'm pretty sure Yoon has to enable it.
I made some really, really nice cards, but unfortunately,
So Yoon's dead.
cool.
How so?
Huh? Why?
They're just dead.
What did you do?
I didn't do shit. They're just dead.
I really like my sword.
Are you gonna be a cop?
It shows my nickname on your stream.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna be a cop? I kind of just want to beat people in the court.
Yeah, it sounds like a cop.
so you're gonna be a cop?
No, I'll be a witness, so we have someone to bring up.
All right. I don't want to
I'll
take
be a
much crap.
witness or I'll be a bailiff. I don't care because there's two roles we need to fit, and I don't think
Yeah.
we need a journalist.
I'm gonna be a journalist. Fuck you.
I'm a journalist. You get to draw funny stuff.
You will be the judge again.
Well, I'll let Yoon decide what they want to be.
Yeah. If they don't want to be judged again, we can always just kick someone off a roll.
Personally, I don't think Mid should be defense again because he wasn't very good at it last time.
Shut the fuck up.
Brother,
Yes,
you did half my work for me.
Man was the exact opposite of Phoenix Wright. He just said, "Yeah, my client's guilty, and here's why."
My client wanted to plead guilty.
Mid, I'm gonna hold your hand so very gently as I say this. Don't
This
ever
will be
become
perfect.
don't ever become a defense lawyer. Ever.
Arao, you need Asian Royal?
Yes. Yes. So you're the person they ordered off Timu.
Bayo! That's vile!
I mean, they aren't wrong.
One of my cards that I made was, but Your Honor, he requested another lawyer and got a hobo off the street.
I mean,
Your Honor, I couldn't afford an actual lawyer, so I just hired this homeless person by giving him a bottle of beer.
Yeah? You
I mean, technically, the jury assigned me to him because he could not afford a lawyer. So, this is the best he got.
There should be
And
a
that says a
Twitch
lot about the
integration
state.
for the jurors to be like chat.
I think
I'm
there
pretty sure
is.
that's what Twitch
Yeah.
integrations for.
Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Twitch connection setup.
Wow.
Let's use Twitch jurors.
Who would have guessed? I love you. Please learn to read.
What do you mean, please learn to read? There wasn't anything that I saw upon opening this game that said Twitch integration.
It's in the settings, my love.
I say someone isn't proficient in perception.
I didn't open up my settings.
Okay, well, there it is.
Where's Yoon, like, actually?
They were finishing up their milkshake.
Yeah, I see. Like, were y'all just... Wait, did y'all just chuck milkshakes?
Yoon got a little mini blender, and so, we've made smoothies, and we've made milkshakes.
Are we using
Hello.
custom cards?
Hello?
I think we're using
I am
default.
back.
Can we have custom cards?
Technically we can, just someone just needs to export a deck. Yoon, what role did you want to be?
Honestly, I want to want to be a judge to bonk mid.
Fair enough.
You
Alright,
heard-
I'm gonna be a I call Gibson prosecutor.
You heard a mid.
Oh
I got
god.
this.
Oh god.
Put on
Mid,
custom
no,
cards. Put on
you-
custom cards.
You need to be the prosecutor. You cannot be the
No,
defense.
trust me. Put on custom cards. I got
I don't
this.
I don't know how to do that.
We could do that later. Yeah, mid, don't worry.
Mid, learn to do your
No.
fucking job.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, let's go.
Faye.
Brother, I'm trying to get my fucking ice cream! You can visibly see what I'm doing! Fuck you!
All rise, the honorable judge, Yoon presides.
Is that a dog?
You changed them into a bird? Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm fucking sorry.
Fail? You know what? I don't even need to do anything. I don't even need to do anything in this moment. I don't.
I'm so fucking sorry. What am I looking at?
Igor Bogdanov.
Anyway, why is mid still a bird?
Bailiff, I think you have to unbird mid.
There we go.
Oh fuck! I couldn't speak.
Okay.
Also, Your Honor, I don't know if I want to
Probably
defend.
for the
Oh
client's
god!
best interest.
Oh god! I don't, Your Honor. I can't.
No. I'm sorry. You gotta.
Your Honor, I don't want to defend this.
You
Sorry.
can't get you can't get perfect clients every time, say boy.
Alright. We're gonna go with the prosecution first.
Okay. Oh, all right. So
This
As
defense
we
is
can all-
being an affront to nature. I can't.
as we
Why is he?
as we can all see, this bar of soap was found at Igor Bogdanov's apartment, and as you can clearly see, it is long past expiration date as per the seller's brand, and he has not used it once.
Chaos. Oh, breaking news!
Breaking news.
Yeesh. Just fucking look at who hired you as a journalist.
I am going to ask that the journalist be silenced. Thank you. I will ask that the journalist be silenced with the truth. The truth shall not come out. Okay.
Can you bonk the bailiff?
Probably. I don't know. Let's see. That's
Oh.
okay. All right. Anyways, defense. It's your turn.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Why'd they have to stick
and
me with these
defense. I'm going to tell you now. You have to defend.
Now, Your Honor, just because my client does not use soap that often doesn't mean he does not make it up for with hand sanitizer.
Ah, shit.
Therefore, you could say he is still fairly cleanly because it cleans 99% of germs.
Okay.
Objection! I have evidence that counters that claim.
Please do. This
alright.
motherfucker looks guilty.
As you can see by this used tissue here, he clearly does not use a hand sanitizer, even though it's in small quantities, but instead a veritable substance containing both fecal matter and jizz.
I'm sorry. What?
Hold on. What is? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. How? Okay. Do you have evidence that it is fecal matter and other excrement?
We had the lab test the tissue, and that was what came up. Those were the test results from the experts.
Your Honor, I would like to see evidence of this.
Have the physical evidence? Do we not have physical evidence, or is it just the cards?
It's just the cards.
Okay. Pretend
Boy,
there's physical
Bale just said,
evidence. What would the physical evidence look like?
Well, hang on. If there is no physical evidence, then there's no physical evidence, Your Honor.
But the cards are the physical evidence, technically.
Okay, but where's physical evidence that it's actually jizz or anything else on that tissue?
Do you have the pieces of paper?
They say... I'm sorry.
Do you have the piece of paper that shows the lab results?
Better than that, I have a digital PDF on a tablet here. I just need to make my turn.
Okay.
As you can see on the PDF on this cracked screen, you get the test results of the prior DNA of the tissue sample are clearly highlighted for both fecal matter and jizz.
Okay. Hold on for a moment. Mid, this is where you say objection.
Bro, how the fuck am I supposed to object to that? Bro's got a cracked tablet with actual evidence.
Okay. Bayo, hold on. Pause.
If you could see these crappy cards I had...
Pause for a second. You could say objection because what Bayo just put in was evidence against your client, not the results from the lab on a tablet. It was the evidence of the used against your client. Okay. Anyways, all right. Well, defense, what do you have to say to that? There is now a used tissue with fecal matter and excrement, as well as a cracked screen showing that it is indeed fecal matter and excrement, and thus saying that your hand sanitizer is nothing.
Bro, these cards ass, not gonna lie. This motherfucker guilty at this point.
Oh my god.
At least try and bullshit something.
What
You
the
never
fuck am I
know.
supposed to bullshit?
Oh, let me look at your stream.
The
Hang on,
auntie of
I
two
got something.
uncles.
May
Oh,
I
you got
present
some?
to you this free hug sign? Now,
Dear God! And you think that helps your client? Your Honor, if anything, this proves that the client is actively committed bio warfare by contaminating
Now-
other
now you're-
citizens.
now you're
If you have something to say about it, you have to say objection.
You're right.
Now, Your Honor, this free hug sign that my client was holding up, that tissue could have come from anyone else. It could have just happened to have stuck on him from the hug. Do we have DNA evidence that that tissue...
Objection. Why? Objection. Why would you submit the tissue as evidence? Oh, wait, shit, I submitted the tissue. Oh, I completely forgot who sent what. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Sustained. All right, go ahead.
Well, that was it. Do we have
So-
Do we have DNA evidence that that tissue belongs to my client? Is the DNA on that
Do
tissue?
we have evidence that
Yes.
the DNA is in fact Igor Bogdanov?
Igor Bogdanov.
Bogdanov? I don't feel bad about mispronouncing your name. You fucking look weird.
No, Your Honor, we don't have that time. The labs are working on it as we speak.
I shall remind the bailiff to shut the fuck up. My courthouse. Shut up. Anyways, you do not have you don't have evidence that it is in fact this.
Well, we found the tissue in his pocket, so we just assumed, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you
Your Honor.
have any other evidence to prove that Mr. Newt's client is the
Just call him Igor at this point.
that Mr. Newt's client is guilty?
What the fuck are you scribbling over there?
Well, actually, yes, Your Honor. For outside his apartment, not too far
Oh
from where.
god, I had a feeling this is gonna happen.
Journalist, I
How
don't
is that
think
breaking
that
news?
Journalist, I'm going to level with you. I don't think that a 40 Clover score will work if the luck of the Irish is with the judge.
How is that breaking news?
Don't worry about it.
That's fucking crazy.
Who's
Anyway,
hitting me?
As I was
Fuck.
as I was saying, not too far from Igor's apartment building, where he usually sets up his free hug sign, we found this sleeping bag with his name on it, hidden under an alley, covered in the same quantities, same components as what was found on the tissue.
all right, defense.
Your Honor, I have something for that as well. Mr. Igor has presented to me this personally. He admits he has had a stalker,
Oh.
and he does seem to be missing a couple of his belongings. That includes the sleeping bag that he was gonna go hiking with.
Oh. Interesting. And was there anything else about this stalker that your client has told you about?
Say again.
Ow.
I was busy reading.
Why am I stunned?
Was there anything else that your client has told you about this stalker that could potentially help you?
He says that this stalker of his had a key to his apartment somehow.
Mhm.
This specific replicated gold key.
Hmm.
Therefore, my client stalker is fairly rich.
Your Honor, I have counter evidence for that.
All right, go ahead.
So we actually heard of Mr. Igor's stalker before, and we traced it back to this crow here, who just so happened to follow him around. Yes, Your Honor, I brought a live crow here who is very transfixed on Igor Bogdanov and his belongings, seemingly because to warn others because of his effrupted nature being and acting as a sign of a bad omen when he's nearby.
Your Honor, could I question the prosecutor real quick?
Yeah.
You
Mr.
would hit your husband. That's
Prosecutor
vile.
Beowulf, did you just say the crow is stalking my client?
Based on all evidence, yes, a crow has been trained. It is well known in the scientific field that crows can remember human faces and hold grudges for as little as withholding food one time. So it stands to reason that this crow, who has been, who we found multiple of Mr. Igor's belongings in this nest, has been this alleged stalker.
Ah, yes, Your Honor. A crow that can steal a whole ass sleeping bag and write a stalker letter.
Do you have evidence to suggest otherwise?
Well, I can't really select a card.
Hold on. There we go.
I have this scribbled post-it that my client also handed me, saying that this stalker has many pets, one of them including a crow. Therefore, it could be safe to assume that my client's stalker...
Objection. How do you know it wasn't the crow that wrote this letter?
Motherfucker, what? What? Your Honor!
Your Honor, I must remind you all that we are anthropomorphic as sock birds.
I cannot believe this full fuckery right now.
Therefore, it is within the realm of belief that a crow can write can write letters.
Okay. Sustained, yeah. Answer that.
What?
Answer that. Go ahead.
You can't be serious.
Come on, Mr.
fucking-
Attorney.
You can't be fucking serious. Get that serious. You dead ass believe in this shit right now.
I mean, Attorney Midnewt, aren't you a penguin?
Obviously fucking no, I'm a sock.
There's my point exactly, Your Honor. He is a talking sock, therefore a Birkin right letter. Oh no.
Oh, God.
God.
All right. Don't worry, journalist faking. If you want, you can hire my services for 10% discount against beta.
Ah!
You know what, Your Honor? I have evidence.
Oh,
Of
you
me
have
being
evidence?
beaten
Okay.
by my
Oh, wait.
husband?
Wait, we can't put any more evidence. We have
Oh, it's
all our
only
shit filled.
It's only
Yep.
5 max.
All right.
All right.
Bailiff Rat and journalist King.
Your Honor.
Hold on. We are gonna call to the stand
Put your finger
in
down.
the police officer who wants to do it. All right, the
Wake the
rat
fuck
is
up.
doing it.
The fact that none of us signed up to be the
Yeah,
pig
Your
is
Honor,
crazy.
I'm the officer that arrested the defendant.
Mhm.
He made small babies cry when I picked him up.
Okay. All right.
It was why I was called. He is an affront to nature and to humanity and should be behind bars, if not put to a death sentence.
Mhm.
I'd like to
Okay.
object to that, Your Honor.
All right.
Officer, what are you doing picking up my client out of nowhere?
He made small babies cry, so the police was called.
According to what you just fucking said, when you picked him up, he made small babies cry. So what are you doing touching my client without his consent, officer? Wrong one.
I don't need to answer to you.
Your Honor, he just used physical assault on me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You have to answer. You have to answer.
Well, when I saw
Also-
his face, I thought, I didn't like him. And,
Your Honor,
brother,
this is
the
called police
bailiff.
brutality.
You know, yeah. Prosecution, it's not looking good for you.
Hmm?
Not looking good for you.
Hmm?
Go ahead. You can.
His
you
bones
can
aren't
answer,
broken.
or you can ask some questions.
You
You
still
know what?
touch my client without consent, officer.
He touched my eyes without my consent.
That's fucking crazy.
As you can see, Your Honor, it was clearly a self-defense on part of the cop.
Hmm.
What self-defense?
The defendant touched.
Have you ever
I
seen a
touched the cop.
monster get fucking sucker punched after being spooked? Yeah, same thing. Nothing wrong for him. He was just sitting there. He had to go down.
No, Your Honor. So, according to what this officer said, he got spooked from looking at my client, which is technically not against the law. Therefore, he picked him up, and he made small babies cry. He did not have to touch my client at all, Your Honor.
Prosecution.
Officer Miyoko, what
Officer
did the small
what?
baby Chaos Miyoko over there? Let's see. Second, excuse me.
Okay.
All right, Officer Miyoko, what do you what do you say that the small babies were crying before or after you arrived on the scene?
Definitely before. I mean, anyone could take one look at the defendant.
As you
Be
can
brought
see,
to
Objection! Your Honor, this shit does not match up with what Officer Miyoko previously fucking said. After he picked him up, he made small babies cry. He did not mention small babies crying were beforehand. He's pulling this out of his puppet ass.
Like you're
Objection.
pulling your defense out of your puppet's ass?
Silence, journalists.
I asked the journalist to be quiet.
You can't
Okay,
silence the truth! Oh, yes you can, yes you can, yes you can. Oh.
Okay. I mean, officer, you do need to say the truth and nothing but the truth. It
I
does
mean-
seem pretty contradictory to what you were saying. So what?
It was just a mistaking
happened?
of words, Your Honor. I have a low IQ.
Uh-huh.
That's why I went into law enforcement. Uh,
Yeah, we know.
So, Your Honor, how can we
so
rule out
my,
that
my
what this
grammar's
officer
not
said is
that
true?
great.
This officer has a low IQ. How can we believe in what this officer said?
Your Honor,
Just because I have a low IQ
Yes.
doesn't mean I don't know what I
Your
do,
Honor,
boy.
I would like to.
That's a
I would
fucking
like
gun.
to call. I would like to call to this call to the stand another witness that was at the scene of the arrest.
Your Honor, I was hit by the officer again. This is physical assault.
No, you're being hit
I
by
would
the
like to
bailiff,
sue-
man. That's different.
Your Honor, I
call
would like
to-
to sue the bailiff.
I call to the stand the president of the United States, not the current one, an older one.
Oh, okay. Thank God, because I was about to say no.
The president is a fucking sandwich.
I mean, it's
Nope.
better than what we've got right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, who would like to? All right, since Chaos voice the officer, does Fate want a voice president?
Oh God. It's just fart.
Your Honor, it's a
Yes.
wonderful. I'm thankful that you have brought me into your court.
Uh-huh.
Miss former President Faking, would you please describe the scene of the arrest?
I certainly can. So, I was minding my own business, taking a fancy walk on my fancy former road down the White House, and I looked and I saw what I could only describe. I have seen war scenes, Your Honor. I have seen battlefronts. I have seen war wounds, and when I looked
Oh,
upon
what
this
did you do to
man,
deserve this?
when I looked upon this man who was making babies wail and cry with every step that he took, I almost lost my stomach. And Your Honor, I am a strong man. My stomach is strong. It is an iron stomach, but when looking upon this man, as a former president, I could not help but need for this man to be locked away. And I
Your Honor, I have an objection.
I fought for the prison system to be abolished, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I have an objection. I'd like to question the president. Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Is that you say?
There we go. This
Y'all,
is
I
the one
thi-
I wanted.
I think the judge is having a stroke.
I don't know the fucking...
Press E.
Hold E, and you can have a wheel.
Oh!
Anyway, Your
Oh!
Honor, I'd like to question the president. Mr. President, you said you were taking a walk from your White House, you said, down your fancy road.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
In what good goddamn name would an apartment building be so close to a goddamn White House?
I didn't say how long I walked. Did I?
Your Honor, I would like to remind the attorney that this is a former President Faking, not the current president. So it is
Yes,
within
but the
law.
president did say from the White House.
Yeah, 'cause I was visiting my friend, the current former president.
I saved.
I had to remember who our current president was, and I had to almost vomit again.
And you said you saw babies cry already
Yeah.
from this man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so is it safe to assume that because the officer picked him up and made babies cry, he just casually walked and saw what happened?
Nah, the officer came after.
The fuck you mean no?
I said nah. Did I fucking stutter?
The fuck you Okay, then. So, Your Honor, I would like to see where in the law is it against to make babies cry, and who's to say that the babies were crying because of my client?
Well, considering the babies were smiling and giggling and laughing before this affront to nature,
Mr. President,
before this,
Mr. fucking President,
sir, I have led
did
your
you
country
witness
for
the
8 years.
officer pick up my client without his consent while you were walking as these babies were crying?
Not without his consent, no.
So you're saying my client consented to the officer casually picking him up, an officer he does not know?
The officer read him his rights, as all officers do, as all good
According to
officers
my
do.
client, the officer did not read his rights because
Then
the
I
officer
guess your
did not
client
say
is
he
a
read his
liar.
rights.
Guess your
Your Honor,
client
I would
didn't.
like to be able to say that the officer was lying.
I guess your client's a liar and didn't swear upon our holy Bible, our holy book.
Your Honor, can you just call this bullfuckery?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm against 1 against fucking 4.
Welcome to being the defense attorney.
All right.
Motherfucker, these
Okay.
two are supposed to. These are not. These guys are supposed
Public
to be unbiased.
opinion.
Fuck your public opinion.
Opinion.
Okay.
You're the bailiff. You're not supposed to have an opinion on this.
That's
You're a
crazy.
fucking
I very much have
journalist.
a notebook to put.
Are you saying
I
that
have a
journalists
notebook
can't
to
have
put
opinions?
my-
You can't
Are
write
you
about
saying
the
this
shit that's
isn't a free
going on, right?
country?
Your Honor, have we reached a verdict?
Your Honor, I'd like to sue the bailiff next for physical assault.
Ow.
You can have my services, attorney mid dude. Assuming I'll win this.
Okay. I am going to give you each 5 minutes.
Of what?
Hold on. To come up with an appropriate, using your evidences, an appropriate timeline of events so I can make my verdict. I'm going to start.
Wait a minute, but we did. You brought the fucking dumbasses witnesses.
I'm going to start with the prosecution. So you have 5 minutes to give me the appropriate timeline. You cannot go over 5 minutes, but you can go under 5 minutes.
Appropriate timeline. Are you?
You cannot go over, but you can go under. You may begin.
So, Your Honor, as we all heard from the witnesses, Mr. Igor was holding up their sign, offering free hugs, as babies nearby started crying, looking at his atrocity. Of a face when Officer Miku was called to the scene. A scene who rightfully arrested him, may I add, after reading him his rights and being assaulted. Assaulted both visually and physically. And during that, during that arrest, we surveyed the nearby area as per to collect evidence, and where we found both the sleeping bag and tissue sample, a sample that were belonging to Mr. Bogdanov. After sending the tissue sample to the labs, we were able to reach a verdict that it was in fact covered in all sorts of atrocities known to man, filthy stuff. To which we were then given a warrant to enter his apartment, where we found the unused suit, his soap, and the missing items as described that were supposedly taken by the stalker. And doing so, we issued a manhunt, in which we found the said missing items in a crow's nest, at which resulted in the crow being brought here. All this to say that my client is clearly an affront to nature, no, both legally and visibly, for his lack of proper hygiene, his scare factor of how he scares little children, and clearly a menace to society with how easy it is to get handsy with his fellow man. That'll be all, Your Honor.
You yield your time.
Yield my time.
Okay. Defense, your turn.
Your Honor, there was already bullshit in that fucking explanation. The prosecutor Beowulf has said they caught my holding up the sign when they first said it was on a fucking apartment building. So what the fuck is going on here? Is everything that we said previously gonna just be ignored? And the police officer did not state, hey, Red hit my client's rights. He simply picked them up. No mention of
Could have been
arrest.
implied.
I'm so sorry. Everybody needs to look at Faye's stream.
Okay, I know this ugly mug looks guilty, but how is he guilty based on the shit we've already said? Your Honor, this court does not make sense. This court is full of bullfuckery now.
Language.
Defense.
And I'm being hit wrongfully by the fucking bailiff!
Defense, I will give you one last try to give me a timeline that makes sense and defends your client against his crimes. You may proceed.
So you get this too. Yeah, Your Honor, you know what? My client wants to plead guilty. Let's get this shit over with. He's had enough of this bullfuckery and wants to get over with it. Just give him his sentence. He's tired of all these fucking accusations. And all the fucking lies.
You heard the attorney, Your Honor. I think we know what
He
the
even
verdict
feels
is.
bad about me just getting wrongfully hit by this dumbass bailiff.
Ow!
With it looks like to be ketchup stains on his guy.
Well,
Your Honor, he just says do it. Just fucking do it. Get this over with.
okay. Well, considering
To
that
me,
there
like,
was
he wants the
multiple
worst
times,
penalty.
to me, you could have properly defended your client. There was a lot of missing evidence,
What the fuck you mean missing?
but it's okay.
Yay!
Oh, this is some bullshit. I don't want to play defense no more. So we
It's
just
okay.
gonna forget everything that we said previously and then make up some new shit because you asked us to.
No, I didn't
You
tell you
fixing-
to make up new. No, I didn't tell you to make up new things. The things that you had in evidence, I wanted you to use.
Okay, but because of all the stuff we previously said, we could just rewrite it and fix it to make it seem like it's on our side.
Hey, Mid. Have you ever heard of a jury trial?
This fucking jury trial was a bunch of bullshit. Because once you called a witness, it fucked everything up.
Welcome to
The
court.
Don't ever
moment
get to
you-
true crime.
And put me as a journalist.
Oh
Fuck this shit.
no. I wanted Faye to go against Chaos, but I guess I'll go against Chaos.
You chose prosecutor.
I wanted to be prosecutor because I thought it would be funny.
How am I supposed to go against chaos if you're prosecutor? That's fine.
Well, there you go.
Oh God, no.
Do it.
Go on, Faye.
Do it.
Wahaha.
Do it. Do it.
Do it, pussy, no balls.
I gotta pull up our call so I can see his face when I get him angry.
That's crazy. I turn off my camera.
No.
I don't want to do this. This is gonna.
Oh my fucking god.
No bitch pop.
No fucking way.
I'm about to just not participate. If I keep getting bonked for no fucking reason.
Fair enough.
Be nice.
Good hot dog.
All rise. Yeah, we are here today again for people against little bitch Bob. Prosecutor, make your charges.
All
What are
right.
these accusations?
Let me look through my cards.
Your get out of jail free cards.
Yeah. Except those are for when I'm in defense.
Very helpful when you're a prosecutor.
Yeah.
Wait, you have access to your custom cards?
No.
I was about to say
Yeah,
I don't have any.
I was about to say I
mine.
didn't.
I would have won.
I would have fucking won. Have you seen the shit I have?
It's okay, buddy. We'll get you out of this. Not need to look so Oh God, I do not like his face when he saw that evidence.
Okay.
um.
Faye, I
Hey,
just want you to know. We both are the same thing, except I have my tongue sticking out. You do not.
Yeah. You have a beard.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, because I'm old Odysseus.
Yeah. And I'm...
Okay.
Because you're gay Odysseus, old gay
Mhm.
Odysseus, and I'm regular Apollo.
I was gonna say Master
Sick.
Shifu.
Anyways. Our minds.
Our
linked
minds...
yet again.
I know, we'll never escape the allegations.
Okay, alright, what's happening?
Oh, right. I'm supposed to be,
Yes.
doing a thing.
yes.
I got
What's the narrative?
ADHD. Your Honor,
Remember to stay on track. Do not let ADHD take hold.
I'm gonna try. Your Honor, the defense has a client who has very visibly been known to be a little bitch. My first case of evidence is, for example, when he tried to be a gangster and couldn't even cut that. Because he was such a little bitch, he couldn't end up smoking a whole cigar. He ended up coughing up a fit.
Objection.
Yeah, the floor, attorney, chaos.
I have a piece of evidence that shows otherwise. There was recently a law passed from smoking a whole cigar. My client was merely following that law. You have no right to justify him as a little bitch.
Wait, hold on. What's the wheel again? Oh yeah. Is it this one? Objection. The law that you are referring to is a gesture pointing to dangerous, blinking to suspicious. So, how is that related to said law that you are referencing? How is that a gesture?
You were saying that because he didn't smoke it to its completion, a full cigar.
That's still not a gesture.
It was. Yes, it is. What he was following the law. The gesture of you saying that he wasn't gangster enough to smoke it. He was just following the law.
That's not a gesture. That's an
In
action.
turn, he is just an abiding citizen.
That's an action, not a gesture. What are you? Your Honor. Can I pull out a thesaurus to show defendant attorney chaos what
You may.
a gesture means?
Extra, extra!
Oh no.
Oh God.
Breaking news!
Prosecutor Faye, as a representative,
The sun.
as a devotee of Apollo, what is your verdict on this latest breaking news?
So the breaking news, he is a fan of fancy songs and law. It may not be his forte. He may not be his forte, but it is in fact one of his things that he fancies.
You balked the journalist for no reason. Therefore, I balked you for a reason.
I think there was a reason, Your Honor.
I think I wasn't paying attention to him.
Fair enough.
Alright, continue. That was it. That was all I wanted.
Alright, so
I also don't think that my client is a little bitch because he had a party hat showing that he was at a party, being a pretty cool dude smoking a cigar. He was just following the law.
Alright, what do you have to say in offense of that, Prosecutor Faye?
Hold on, I also have to do streamer things. Hello, Puppet Gamer.
Puppet Gamer.
Yeah. Said hi. I'm reading my... God, I wish these cards were a little easier to fucking sort through. Shit.
Oh, you look so cute.
What the fuck?
Order, journalist, order. Please refrain from horrifying his existential screams.
Jesus Christ.
Refrain from flipping off the journalist in the court. Attorney chaos.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I have
What
evidence
is that?
of a disposable 3312 cell phone, which is a perfect tool for shady calls, that belongs to the defendant.
And how does having a shady call make him a little bitch? I would say that makes him even closer to a gangster, which you refuted in your last piece of evidence. That
Because he
was
got
not.
rid of it.
I think having
Because
a
he
shady
got rid of
cell
it.
phone is cool.
Because he got rid of it, which means he was trying to run away and
Prosecutor,
escape.
It just says that it's a disposable cell phone, not that it was disposed of.
And first of all, what the fuck is happening over here? Second of all,
Mind your fucking business.
you know what? Yes, ma'am. And there was no reason for it to be disposed of because it only had one call on it.
What was the contents of that call, Prosecutor Faye?
belong to one. Hold on. I need to hydrate. I don't have liquid.
What?
This is poor timing. Puppet Gamer redeemed a hydrate. So, and I have no liquid at my. But.
It's like somebody drank their milkshake too fast.
Oh shit, you right. Hold on. No, I did drink it all. Never mind, you right. I was like, you had me excited for my milkshake. And then I realized I drank it all already. The call was to one and only crime lord of the town.
Mm-hmm. And what was the
So-
details of this call?
Well, for that, we would have to, unfortunately, speak to the cops. So, maybe the bailiff knows.
So you do not have evidence of that this one call made the defendant here a little bitch.
Oh, no, we have a voicemail. We just don't know if we can release it because it's still being gone through.
Objection. This wasn't given to Discovery. I don't have here a voicemail under evidence. I move that be inadmissible.
Solid grounds. Grounds to voicemail because we do not either have it here in the courtroom nor was it disclosed properly will be disregarded.
Okay, I'm gonna go get water.
Okay.
Things are looking your way, buddy. Don't worry. You got this. You don't have to look so mopey. You can look happy, you know. It's okay. I know this great place where you can get like this great stuff that'll make you really, really happy. The bailiff's cousin sells it.
That's fucking crazy.
Silence.
Okay, apparently the bailiff also sells it.
You will speak of nothing.
Bailiff Bindu, is there something you'd like to address to the court?
I don't want to hear shit from last time.
Extra, extra! Breaking news!
This speaks for it.
Damn right I do.
Oh.
That's fucking crazy.
As the prosecutor returned from a recess.
Yes, Your Honor. I am also sending the defense attorney a secret message.
Uh-oh.
Very well.
Wow.
Mm.
It's nudes to win.
I always knew you two would hit third base sooner or later.
So he gets to send nude and win? What is this bullshit?
Your Honor.
You have the floor, Attorney Chaos.
Oh no.
It seems under the light of new evidence that my
Oh, for fuck's
client is more than innocent, and I'm being blackmailed.
I had it ready just in case he was gonna say guilty.
was
What
the
is-
bailiff, Your Honor. He's blackmailing me. But Your Honor, I think if we move to dismiss this case, it is clear that my client is not a little bitch. He's just a man following the law.
First and
Just wanted to go to
foremost,
a party.
is evidence of blackmail. I would like to have it presented to the court.
That's wild.
Right here. It was drawn from my laptop, but for some reason it was encrypted, and I do not know the password. It's clear that there are other mechanisms at work to put my client in jail.
So if you do not have the password, how do you know the contents of this USB?
Because I saw the message. I just can't display the message.
You're bound by the court of law.
To tell the truth, and I am.
Prosecution, what do you have to say in light of this new evidence?
Internet comments?
Outrageous, because subtlety is too mainstream.
What does all this have to do with being a little bitch now? I have notes. I lost track of what the fuck we were even talking about now. This sounds like a whole bunch of malarkey. You know what? How do I use this goddamn wand on
does my
myself?
client's internet comments point to him being a
no,
little bitch?
I was talking about the USB that you were evidencing.
I see. Well, this is
too.
Ow.
Bailiff New is currently not on trial right now, but instead, little bitch Bob it is currently on case. If there is no further evidence, I believe I'm ready to make my verdict.
We still have 2 cards left each.
Is there anything else either of you would like to submit to the court before I make my verdict?
Yeah, hold on.
Can we wait till the last breaking news?
Yep.
Yoon's cooking. May I submit 2 evidences? Just because I think they're funny?
A hole in the garden. An explosion in the distance.
What's the corresponding?
The hole in the garden was in reference to my client's love for treasure hunts, and the treasure hunt led to a garden, but then the GPS kind of gave up halfway through. And as for the explosion in the distance,
Extra!
that was a fridge
Breaking
exploding.
news! Prosecutor outside the courtroom.
While we prohibit the use of video photography, I will admit this would do numbers on OnlyFans.
I agree.
My final piece of evidence in response to an explosion was my client wanted to get a nice little slice of pizza for the party, but instead was being forced to lift a fridge, which then exploded. He was fine.
Do you have evidence? What say you in response to the new evidence, prosecutor?
And just who forced him? The crime lord of town.
And how it is following through
So
with
that means my
orders?
client was being extorted.
And is a little
you knew?
bitch. And is a little bitch. That's not what's coming into.
I would argue that my client have connection to a crime lord is pretty badass.
Until he ran away like a little bitch.
Nuh-uh.
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh.
He was clearly at a party. There was no reason to run away.
Yeah, the crime lord's party.
Your Honor, it seems the prosecutor wishes to perjure their words and use fake evidence in order to point my client into being guilty, which I refute, because he is very clearly innocent. I mean, look at this man. He is so sweet, so lovable. How can this face be a little bitch?
What say you in response to those very serious accusations, Prosecutor Fay?
Defense attorney chaos. Expect my divorce papers in the mail.
That's fucking crazy.
Very well. If there's no further evidence, I believe I've made my verdict.
That's
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
We did it.
That's crazy. Divorce. Oh, did not mean to do that. I did not mean to leave the game. I didn't mean to leave. Chicken strips. Wait, did that work? Hold on. Is there a new one? Oh, that was the last one. Gotcha. Alright. Oh. Yeah, it's 11. Alright. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay. What just happened? Hmm. Anyways, I'm taking new husband applications because mine argued with me. Mine argued with me. Hmm. But I'm probably also gonna call it here. Just because it's very late for me and I hit work tomorrow. I don't know what the plan is tomorrow, but I will more than likely be streaming something. Oh, no, wait. I know exactly what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm duh. The new 5.7 update for Genshin. I will be doing that. So, and I will also be trying to pull for Skirk. Namely, I will be trying to pull for Dahlia. Because I want Dahlia more. But I'm going to be pulling on Skirk's banner to get Dahlia. So, we'll see how that goes. I swear to God, if it's like another fucking IFA situation, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I hope that everyone has a good night. Make sure y'all take care of yourselves, eat, drink water, sleep if you need to. I'm probably going to be passing the fuck out as soon as I do a few of my other dailies. I only have Genshin and Honkai to do because I did Wuthering Waves and Zenless before stream. So, but yeah, I will more than likely be doing the 5.7 update tomorrow for Genshin. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. Good night, chat.